folks, one of the most anticipated matchups of the entire regular season. Two national championship contenders, each ranked in the top 5. Which side can step up and deliver on this big stage? Welcome to beautiful South Florida and Hard Rock Stadium, the home of the Miami Hurricanes. As we'll see the winners of 5 straight, the LSU Tigers, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Miami Hurricanes. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Cumstreet. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. How about that for a start? You roll the dice on the opening kickoff and steal a possession. It's a confident move. Empty set now, 5 wide. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Back to pass. It's Murphy. Aggressive call on the opening play. And it's hauled in. What a catch. And they finally tackle him down at the 1. Big gain in the pitch and catch. And we have an absolute lightning strike on the first play from scrimmage here.
How about that? Right out of the gate, they're going for the big play, and they hit it. What a way to jumpstart this offense.
Defense expecting run. They'll stop him short of the goal line.
Interesting idea here near the goal line, relying on the speed to get to the edge. It didn't work out this time, but maybe give it another look later on.
And this big crowd doing everything possible to inspire this defense down here near the goal line. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Going absolutely nowhere to a loss of the play.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about 3rd down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here. Whether they run it or throw it, you get a stop here and maybe hold them to 3 points.
3rd and goal, looking to throw for it. He escapes the pocket. Also out of bounds, close to the end zone. So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field, and they'll go for it. They snap it, quarterback looking to throw the ball. Touchdown, Tigers! They finish off the scoring drive.
Well, we kind of knew that they were going to approach this game and feel that every possession counted. And here, going for it on 4th and goal pays off for an early touchdown for this team.
And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. It's a heavy formation. Extra blockers on the field. The play fake on 1st down. Gets rid of it on the move. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down. Fans around the country got their eyes on this matchup. This is going to be fun. It doesn't happen often enough in college football. An early season collision of top 5 teams.
Yeah, you love to see a test early in the year for the players and the coaches because you find out all that work you put in the summer. You think you got a good football team, and now you get a chance to go up against one of the top teams in the country. I'm just glad we're here to witness it.
Important 3rd down play coming up after that completion. To throw, it's Johnson. Makes a quick grab. Stop out at the 39, but good enough for a 1st down.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Got the 1st down and still motoring. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
The Canes pick up enough yards to move the sticks. And in first down, right back to the running game.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Quick throw complete to the tight end. Powering through the defender. Tackle made after a big gain.
So much pressure on the defense against the RPO because you're always going to be wrong if it's executed correctly. Here they are determined to stop the run. The problem is you leave yourself vulnerable to a throw into a flat. The right flat's open, the quarterback makes the right throw, and look at these yards.
The tight end has got it. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Now they call a run. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fit, holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Looking to pass. It's Johnson. Tries the right with a quick throw. A bullet, but it's incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
I don't mind this aggressive approach here by the offensive coordinator, taking a shot downfield on third down. Now you can either kick the field goal or still have a chance to go for it.
So here comes the kicking team on the field. They'll settle for 3. He knocks it through with confidence.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. And the broken tackle there produces a solid game. Kirk, both sides told us they knew this was going to be a challenge, the biggest test they've had so far this season. Good to see this matchup get off to a good start. Bodes well.
Chris, I'm just excited to see how this game's going to unfold. Both of these teams are going to be so fired up throughout the entire game. I think it's going to be a true test of wills between two teams that have performed as they're destined to be in that postseason at the end of the year.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Takes a deep shot down the middle. And he's got it down there inside the 35. He's brought down, but an explosive play for this passing game.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
And looking to throw now on first down. Grab behind the line. It's Durham. They bring him down to the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a first down. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. They mix it up with a run. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6. Offense cranking up the tempo now. No huddle. Dropping back. It's Murphy. Moves out of the pocket. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. On third down, he drops to throw. It's an out route. The catch made. They're able to convert. Now it'll be 1st and goal at the 6.
You talk about balance as a play caller. I don't know if it gets much better than what this offense is doing. 3 runs, 3 passes, and all 3 passes have been completions. And now it's 1st and goal.
Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. Quarterback lost track of the play clock, and that'll cost the offense 5. The offense sets up with a 1st and goal. Here's the snap. They'll set up to throw. And it's incomplete. Even in a 1st down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
And I love how this defensive coordinator knows how to get after this quarterback. This guy is dangerous when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator understands that. That's why he's trying to hurry up the process. They get pressure on him here, actually hit him as he's throwing this football.
Running back grabs it on a screen. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position.
Chris, just really impressed by this defense. They're backed up near their own goal line, really doing a good job of rallying to the football in these last couple plays. Now, let's see what happens here on this 3rd and goal.
The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on 3rd and goal. Looking downfield, it's Murphy. On the move now. Caught near the goal line. He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, LSU.
Number 80 in the end zone.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. No problem with the PAT. The lead 14-3. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to throw it on 1st down. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. Obviously, the defense will decline that penalty on the offense and take the result of that play. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. The senior quarterback lucky that didn't get picked off. Time for one more play here in the quarter. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Looking to scramble. He bought some time, now lets it go. It's LSU on top as we take a break for the quarter. Solid performance so far, creating some separation. Here's the 1st quarter stats. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime. The crucial 2nd quarter beginning right now. So 4th down and 12. The offense is on the field to go for it. Play action fake. Looking to throw. It's incomplete. The defense makes a big 4th down stop.
Well, this is exactly what can happen when you're overly aggressive and things go bad. And I get it when it's late in the game and you're trying to climb back into it. But to have a turnover on downs now, man, this one could hurt you.
Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
Press coverage now from the secondary. Dropping back. It's Murphy. Fires it to the wideout. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down. And the crowd coming to life here trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Makes the grab. Can he get there? Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be first and goal right there.
Oh, I love it. Keep the kicker on the sideline. This offense knows when you're in the red zone, you got to come away with 6. Great play to keep this drive moving.
First and goal, they'll try to run it in. And he's finally tackled down at the 2-yard line.
A pretty good push up front here by this offense line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup to put the ball through the air for the touchdown.
On second and goal, they hand it to him again. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
The crowd really making some noise now, trying to help out this defense to get this stop near the goal line. Nice throw, caught for a completion.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
No hesitation from the head coach. They'll go for it on 4th and goal from the 1. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. No surprise here. The coach has got the offense on the field. They'll go for it on 4th and goal from the 1. Looking for a man. And it falls incomplete. A turnover on downs. Big play for this defense.
I really thought that this was going to work out. Showing an aggressive approach here. Going for it on 4th down. Looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
Hurricanes offense retakes the field. Last time they gambled and lost. Went for it in 4th down in their territory and got stopped. And the single back takes the handoff. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Boy, this back is running very well today and living up to so many great backs that they've had over the years at Miami. Edgerrin James and Frank Gore and Willis McGahee and Clinton Portis. All those guys won a lot of games and ran the ball well. Right now, they got to be loving what they're seeing from this back.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Trying to find room. It's Lyle. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go. Well, they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. He escapes the pocket. He's going to take off. Breaks into open space. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
This is a great job here. Looks downfield, nobody open, takes off and tries to use his legs to go for it. It gets to the sidelines, gets out of bounds, avoids the hit, and most importantly, he got that first down.
Ball handed off. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Buying time now, rolling to his left. The pass ball is incomplete. He tried to extend the play, but nobody open. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. The back's got it. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Love this early in the game by this defense. Taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Scanning the field. It's Johnson. Moves out of the pocket. Going to try to use his legs here. Defense stops him short of the marker. So now it's 4th down. And the Canes will come to the line looking to convert on 4th down. Trying for a 4th down completion. Throws it to the right. Downfield and incomplete. A 4th down stop.
Listen, I get it. I know you trust your offense, and maybe this is something you thought about all week in these situations, but when it's on your side of the field like this, you got to give it a second thought, because now your defense is already playing with their backs against the wall.
Important second down play coming up. It's the 2-minute timeout. We've got a blowout developing here. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. On the move now. He's going to lose yardage there. Force out of bounds. Great play by the defense.
Well, the defense would not be denied on this play. They come up with a sack. Quarterback really didn't have much of a chance at all. Lucky he just held on to the ball.
Shotgun formation here on third down. Escaping the pocket, now moving to his right. He lets it go on the move. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
Boy, Chris, what a hit there on that third down play by the defensive back. If he doesn't make that play, that's probably a first down, and they move the sticks. Instead, we've now got fourth down.
Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Looking for the wideout. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. They've got him, but they convert on fourth down, and the drive keeps going. To throw, it's Murphy. Caught quickly. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5. They find the slot receiver on a drag route that time.
Yeah, you don't really see this very often from a slot receiver on this drag route, but a nice call here, nice little wrinkle. Quarterback does a nice job of waiting for him to clear the traffic and then found him for a nice gain.
They'll try to run it with the option. He'll pitch it. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down. The offense threatening now, 1st and goal. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Makes the grab, a chance to score. Brought down at the 2 after the catch. The offense close to punching it in.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
2nd and goal for the offense. They'll try to run this one in. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Oh, this next call is going to be interesting for this offensive coordinator. Nothing there on this 2nd down call. Now you're 3rd and goal right on the doorstep. If I'm the quarterback, I'm challenging my offensive line to get low and win the battle up front to give this back a chance.
Looking to scramble. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, LSU.
I mean, body blow after body blow. It just cannot get any worse for this defense. The offense, once again, driving the ball down the field, puts the ball into the end zone for another touchdown.
The kick is good, and the kicker got clobbered. Flags all over the field. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Just about 20 seconds remaining here in the half as they'll line up on 1st and 10. Looking to throw. It's Johnson. He escapes the pocket. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. On the run, he'll let it go. And that one's incomplete with just 7 seconds left on the clock.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Moves out of the pocket, trying to create here on the move. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking downfield near the end zone. And the pass falls incomplete. No time left on the first half clock. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Canes will kick it off to begin the second half. And a misfire there on the kickoff as it goes out of bounds. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. That wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Back to pass. It's Murphy. On the move now. Looking deep down the middle. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly, we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. He'll throw it now. With the catch, it's Hill. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking to make a big play downfield. Catch made all the way down inside the 35.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Here's a screen pass to the running back. He's going to lose yardage here. The defense pursues and forces him out of bounds.
Trying to bait this defensive line into believing they have a shot to get to the quarterback on the pass. Instead, they recognize screen right away, make a really nice play for a lost yardage.
Looking deep to the right side. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Marked out of bounds, but it's another big gain. This air attack, no problem moving the ball up and down the field today. This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no farther than that. No gain makes it 2nd down and goal from the 5. Dropping back, it's Murphy. Looking to scramble to his left. Touchdown, Tigers. They are pouring it on now.
I think the drop back here really fools this defense at the goal line. Good call by the offensive coordinator to give the quarterback options. You could see the defense kind of on their heels, so the quarterback decided to take off, and he was just too quick to get to the goal line.
See if they can convert the point after. And they knock through the PAT, so it's 28-3. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Oh, it's picked off. What a play.
Chris, he's just trying to find the hole in the zone coverage. But, as you know, those windows can open and close pretty quickly, especially in the middle of the field. So the timing's got to be just right, or you're going to see an interception like this.
First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. Intercepted in the end zone. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
To throw, it's Johnson. Looking to scramble. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
That's solid pursuit. They'll trap him out there behind the line of scrimmage.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
A play action, looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Ball carried by the right.
Second down after that previous play.
3:25.
From the gun, he looks for an open man. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a real nice game there.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
They'll hand it off. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Quarterback looking to scramble. They finally stop him, but a solid play sets him up. 1st and goal at the 9. The Hurricanes looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
Looking to pass this time. He escapes the pocket. And he'll hit out of bounds after a short gain on that run.
Boy, Chris, I thought when he took off on his scramble, I thought he had a chance to maybe get it to the end zone. But the defense does a nice job. Yeah, they gave up a couple yards, but they kept him out of the end zone.
Needing a score badly, likely 4-down territory. Here comes 3rd and goal. On the ground, it's Lyle. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
On the play.
Tell you what, for a tired defense that's been out on that field for a long time on this drive, what a stop there on 3rd and goal. It brings us to 4th and goal. And as a head coach on the offensive side, when you put together this kind of drive, you're this close, inside the 3-yard line, you got to come away here with a touchdown.
But it's incomplete. The defense makes a 4th down stop.
Chris, they had it. They had exactly what they wanted. I can't believe this would have been a touchdown, but he drops the ball on 4th down.
The offense begins this drive, backs to their own goal line, set up at the 3. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. Back to throw. It's Murphy. Moves out of the pocket. He's going to pull it down and run. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
They look to throw it here on second down. Gets loose. Past the 25. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Chris, watch him work through his progression here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. First down, looking to throw the football. Catch made on the out route. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
On the run here, lets it go. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. Looking to pass here on second down. On the move now. On the move, looking deep down the right side. And it's picked off in the end zone. Breaks into the open. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick. This should be the last play of the quarter coming up. Looking downfield, it's Johnson. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And the pass ball is incomplete. They tried to squeeze in a deep shot with time running down in the third quarter. And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Play fake, looking to throw. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Yet another incomplete pass, and this offense simply hasn't accomplished anything at all through the air today. Time is of the essence now, and a comeback seems improbable to me.
There's the handoff. Breaks free. They'll stop him on a small gain here. Tried to run for it on third and long and came up well short. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. Looking to scramble. But it's incomplete. A fourth down stop. Turnover on downs.
What a great job by this defense, really all game long. It's very fitting. Here we are now in the fourth quarter on a fourth down play. They step up yet again. Now you give the ball to your own offense, you work that clock, and you seal victory.
The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. They'll toss it to the back. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. They lose 3 in that play, so now it's second down and 13. Important play coming up. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. He escapes the pocket. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, the defense does a great job here of pressuring the quarterback, but I got to give the quarterback a lot of credit. Instead of taking a negative play, he shows you his athletic ability and fights out and gets all the way back to the line of scrimmage.
Now it's third down and long. They would hate to waste this great field position. Scanning the field, it's Johnson. Moves out of the pocket. Lets it go quickly. Oh, it is incomplete. A chance for a big man takeaway there, but he couldn't quite hold on.
I I know ultimately that feels like a good defensive play, but it's really not. They had a chance to keep points off the board, and now the offense has a chance to kick a field goal by that missed opportunity and dropping that interception.
Fourth down, looking to throw for it. This football incomplete and a turnover on downs.
Because there are a lot of coaches out there that'll just say, hey, listen, it's the opponent's job to stop us, and they could be right. But with the game like it is right now with such a comfortable lead, not sure if this was entirely needed.
Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play. One play already to the 46-yard line. It'll be first down.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Has the first down and more. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. It keeps the confidence of your offensive line up. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Close to the tight end. Finds the receiver wide open. And he's finally forced out of bounds inside the 10. Big play to set up a first and goal.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been. Oh,
no stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Canes.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
You make the extra point and trail now 28-10.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. You know, he did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. Well, we know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
You make the extra point and trail now 28-10. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So no return here. He takes in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
Hat on the hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Looking to pass, it's Johnson. Short throw complete to the tight end. Big man finally brought down by the cornerback. That was a tough assignment. 3rd down play here out of the shotgun. It's a deep shot to the right. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down.
Boy, a questionable call there on 3rd down. I know they don't convert, but why not run the ball? Keep the clock moving, especially working with the lead in the 4th quarter. Now you got a big decision here on 4th down and short.
They've already gone for it 4 times and converted twice. Here comes a 5th. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. They'll try a pass here, but it's incomplete. The defense makes a huge 4th down stop.
Hey, let's face it, this aggressive approach has helped them build the lead that they've had. But what they've done now by not executing and getting this first down, they've given the opponent really good field position and a chance to get back in the game.
Bringing pressure. Caught over the middle. It's Gilbert. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Hurricanes.
Chris, the quarterback looks up and sees a wide open target. Sometimes those throws are harder than the ones where they're tightly covered. But he makes a nice throw, and it's an easy touchdown for this offense.
PAT is good, makes it an 11-point game, 28-17. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and he'll start at the 25. That LSU offense back onto the field. The last time they went forward on fourth down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play, brings up second down. At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Looking to throw. It's Johnson. That's caught. It's Durham. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here, 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do.
On the move, but can't find the receiver, and he's brought down.
Wow, Chris, I don't know. You got control of this game, and you go for it here? A little bit confusing. Why even allow your opponent any chance of anything? Finish out the win and just punt it away.
Fires it to the wideout. And it's just beyond the receiver's grasp. Too much on that one.
Boy, what a call here by the offensive coordinator. Dialed it up perfectly. The play looked like it had a chance for a big gain. Unfortunately, the quarterback off on the accuracy, put that ball too far out in front of the receiver.
2nd down after the incompletion. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Catch made by the tight end. That's a quick tackle, but they pick up solid yardage on that short throw.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Now it's 3rd and short from the 22. You expect this is 4-down territory. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. The big fullback's got it here. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the 1st down.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you get a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
The Hurricanes looking to take advantage of the red zone trip here. Throwing off play action. Launching one to the end zone. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
Well, the quarterback did all he could here to try to make this play happen, but a sloppy route by the receiver allows the defense to easily step in front and knock that ball away.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Back to throw. It's Johnson. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Miami. What a grab in the end zone in a clutch moment.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And he'll set up to throw. And this is caught. Could be an important two-point conversion to get within a field goal here in the late stages. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Well, this has proven to be a And Kirk, two teams testing each other, showing their quality, and now who's going to make the push down the stretch and emerge with a huge win?
But Chris, this is a huge opportunity still with the game in balance. Who's going to be able to secure this victory, not only to prove they're the better team, but to also show the committee they're deserving of getting the upper hand when it comes to decision time late in the year.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. On the run here. Lets it go. Goes to the sideline, steps out after a short gain. Here we go. Crucial play coming up. It's 3rd down and 3. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. The catch is made, and he does get the foot down to rule it a catch, a big gainer.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Leaning on the run game here late. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Great job by the running back of staying inbounds to continue to work that clock, working here in the 4th quarter with the lead. You got that defense getting closer and closer to their goal line. They are backed up, and they are desperate. They've got to make a play here. The offense just has to take care of the ball, a chance to really secure victory here.
Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. To the air, it's Murphy. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. And the pass is incomplete.
Well, it's decision time now, Chris. 4th and short coming up, and you know they're thinking about going for this one. Likely looking at that play sheet and finding the go-to play that'll help them pick up this 1st down and keep this drive alive. They're thinking 6 points.
Leading here late in the game, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to keep possession and stretch the lead. The crowd is roaring, trying to help this defense on 4th down. Fires it on the move. Oh, he makes the catch. And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. 1st and goal from the 9. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. The offense knocking on the door with a 1st and goal. Receiver in motion now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces a defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the 1st down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. QB keeps it himself. And he takes it into the end zone, but hold on. There's a flag down. So the offense obviously declines that penalty on the defense, and the touchdown will stand. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Extra point up and good. A double-digit lead now here in the 4th quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
35. Miami, 25.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Offense moving into a bunch formation. To the air. It's Johnson. On the move now. On the run, he'll let it go. Makes the catch near the sideline and keeps the foot in bounds. That's enough for a 1st down.
Well, this offense has a long way to be able to get back and potentially win this game, but they're doing the right things, managing the clock, picking up good yards, and getting out of bounds.
Scrambling around now, looking downfield. And it's incomplete. He dropped the first down pass over the middle. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Here's the snap, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Gets rid of it on the move. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion.
Next up, 9. Coming up.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on fourth down. Looking to throw it again. Moves out of the pocket. And it's incomplete as the defense gets a big fourth down stop.
Well, Chris, they just had to go for us here. With the time that they have left, down by a couple possessions, really didn't have much of a choice. A really good effort to go for it, to try to keep this game alive, just not enough.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Rolls right, trying to make something happen. Oh, and it's incomplete. What an opportunity for a desperately needed takeaway. Couldn't quite come up with it. So second down after the incompletion. Dropping back. It's Murphy. He's looking deep again. And it's intercepted. The last thing they could afford. Look out, he's in the clear. They bring him down, but that could be a game-changing kick and return.
That's just a poor decision by the offensive coordinator and the quarterback. Working with the lead, run the football here and work the clock. Instead, throws it into coverage. Now they got a chance to get right back in the game.
Taking a deep shot here late in the game. And it's intercepted right near the goal line. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
Oh, Chris, the offense could not afford to throw that interception down by a couple scores. Every series matters. Every opportunity in possession. You need points on the board, and to throw a pick, you just wonder how many chances more they'll get.
So the drive will begin from the 1-yard line, 99 away from the end zone. Backed up at the 1, he's going to throw it. Physical defending, that one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job.
The catch is made for a huge pickup. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down. Well, they move the chains on a clutch drive, and that should be good enough. This was a pressure game. They step up and answer it here and secure a big victory in the middle of the season.
Chris, weeks ago, maybe
he'll take a deep shot here. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. Touchdown, LSU. Strong game by this quarterback.
Number 17.
Oh, and that's another touchdown for this offense. They continue to go out there and battle. I want to see what this handshake's going to be like after the game. I don't know how the opposing coach feels about this late score.
And the point after is right down the middle.
LSU 42. Miami 25.
Oh, the kicking team recovers. That gamble pays off.
Chris, what just happened here? I'm in awe of this coach's sheer boldness. Going for an onside kick when you're up by a few scores? Wow. That's all I can say.
On the run, it's Durham.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
This is an impressive performance. They played a good football team here today, Kirk, but they just dragged them behind the woodshed and dominated from the start. This is going to catch people's attention.
Yeah, I think most people are going to be in awe when they look at the results of this game. Unbelievable job by this team, dealing with the expectations, the pressure, and as you said, playing a good team. This was a big-time win and an opportunity to really continue to move up.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
This would be a good time to ingest some extra caffeine. Late night adventures on the gridiron, and we all know anything can happen when you kick off after dark. Welcome everyone to Hard Rock Stadium, home of the Miami Hurricanes. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the California Golden Bears, taking on one of the participants from last year's playoff, the Miami Hurricanes. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. And the Canes will get us underway with the opening kickoff. And he takes this from inside the 5. So California's offense will be the first to dial up ball plays in this one. And we've been really eager to see this matchup, this quarterback against an elite defense. Jesse, what does a quarterback have to keep in mind when you face a group like this?
Well, he's just going to have to be dialed in. He's had a lot of success this year so far. This is a different animal, though, this defense he's playing. He's got to be really good with his decision-making, throwing it, running it, pre-snap, post-snap. You make one mistake against this defense, David, they make you pay.
Yeah, they're a fun defense to watch, and this is a fun challenge for their defense, too, because it's an elite quarterback, right? Like, they can make you look like you're not as good as you've been all season long, so I'm looking forward to seeing this matchup and who wins it.
Danced his way through traffic, pick up a 4 to the 19. Third down, and they'll need 5 to keep this opening drive moving. Dropping back, it's Fowler Nicolosi. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
And you don't want to see this trend continue. Last week he was sacked 4 times. The offensive line, this offense as a whole, needs to get in better situations, get rid of the football faster, and not keep getting their quarterback hit.
He'll field it close to the 50. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. So Miami's offense has its first opportunity of the day. And we've got a superb matchup to watch here, David. One of the best quarterbacks in the country. And how much will he be willing to challenge one of the best corners in the land?
Well, and it's going to be more interesting to me, Jesse, do they let him make a play? Like, does he choose to go after him and believe in his ability and believe in his matchups, or do they stay away from him? Because a lot of people stay away from him. He's that good out wide that you don't want that smoke. And I'm interested to see, Jesse, if he has the onions to go after the corner and try to make plays on him.
Well, one thing we know about him for sure is he's a believer in his own arm talent. He's the kind of guy that thinks he can fit the football into the smallest windows, but you're right. He's got to pick his battles and be careful when he decides to attack this guy, because he has picked off some really good quarterbacks in the past, and you know he's just licking his chops, hoping for a chance today.
He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Looking for space to the left. Makes the grab, and he will score! Touchdown, Hurricane!
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. He'll start the return inside his 5. Cal gets it back. The sturdy Golden Bear offense on its way to the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. The throw to the outside is complete. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. And the Golden Bears with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Grab near the marker. It's Atkins. Turns it on in midfield. And perhaps a touchdown saving. As he gets him down at the 37. That last big play has them in position to threaten here. 1st and 10 from the 37. To the air, it's Fowler Nicolosi. Got his man quickly. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a big gain. The Golden Bears in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Back to pass. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, nice job by the defense. That's what you're supposed to do. As soon as they catch the football, you want to limit that yards after the catch. And he went nowhere after the catch. Nice job by the D.
Tries to surge ahead on the sneak.
3rd and 1. Everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drive your legs.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Not many hiccups on this drive, but it's 2nd and 13 now. Just when they're looking run, now up top. Gets it out quickly. And this one will be stopped for no gain. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. He's looking downfield to throw. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. He's loose on the right. Touchdown, Canes! And they turn it into a defensive score.
You always hear coaches harping on their quarterbacks to keep 2 hands on the ball. That time, he got hit, the ball came free, bounced right into the defender's hands, and he makes them pay, taking it back all the way for a score.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. That is a defensive player's dream. Ball sitting there, chance to scoop it up, run with it, and they don't stop you until the band starts playing. On the move from inside his 5. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. The Cal offense is headed back onto the field. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively for this year.
And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
Well, the Miami linebacker shows you his speed on that play. And when I talk about Miami linebackers, it is a bit of a sore subject for me. We played against the Canes in the Sugar Bowl my senior year. In college, I got hit multiple times by multiple Miami linebackers.
He's going to go down, and he's in his own end zone. It's going to be a safety.
Well, the defense could smell blood in the water in that situation, and a great job pursuing, getting to the football, showing you all of that athleticism they have, and they come away with the safety.
Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Off the play fake on 1st down. Slings it downfield. Complete to the right. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27. They dialed up the perfect call. Splendid execution. Now they've got it. Threatening 1st and 10 from the 27. Keeping his eyes downfield, rolling left. Looking toward the sideline, and a nice job to keep his feet in bounds.
And I like what the quarterback did to finish the run. He buys a little bit of time, scrambles out to his left, and as a right-handed quarterback, you really understand you got to square those shoulders while you're running, which can be difficult if you want to throw an accurate throw like he did right there.
Fires to the big fella. Got some room in under the goal line. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it first and goal. Just like that, a hat trick of completions, and they're on the doorstep.
3 plays, 3 beautifully executed plays. This offense is in a really good rhythm. This defense better change something quickly because this has been way too easy.
And a scrum on the goal line. No signal yet from the officials, but it doesn't appear that he got in. They'll try it again from the 1 on 2nd and goal. The give to the fullback. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Miami! No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead.
How explosive is this offense, right? They rev it up so quickly. Speed, playmaking ability, versatility, running, throwing, NFL talent all over the place. And after that last touchdown, they've already blown this game wide open. And guys, we're not even through the first quarter yet.
On the run from inside his own 5. Opening play of this drive comes from the 11. To the air, it's Fowler Nicolosi. He lobs one high down the left side. He's got it along the sideline. Oh, he's getting ahead of... And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Golden Bears!
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. They've come out smoking with touchdowns on each of their first 2 drives, and they're back to work now. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Finds space on the right. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move. Open a drive like that, it opens a world of possibilities. First down from the 43. The run to the left. Plows through the defense.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first, an array of possibilities here. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Give to the big fullback. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. We're through 1, and what a back-and-forth battle between these 2 quarterbacks as we look at the stats. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again.
Ready?
So after the break, they'll go back to work. The give to the left. Creates a little room.
Man, it's easy to call plays when you're getting 5 or 6 yards of pop on the ground. Like, why would I get complicated? Why would I get complex? Like, up front right now, this group just win, fall forward, get that good gain, stay ahead of the sticks, don't have to get in bad situations. This defense better respond, or else I'll do that all the way down the field.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything is working. The offensive coordinator's calling good plays. The quarterback and his unit is executing. And this defense right now, they have no answers.
The Hurricanes with the 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Makes the grab on the left. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. The Canes started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. From the gun, to give, looking for room. Touchdown, Hurricane! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Well, this running back can beat you with a lot of tools. He's got speed, he can shake you, he can spin away, and now he shows you the stiff arm. That was lethal before walking into the end zone.
See if they can score the deuce. Using the quick game. He's into the end zone for the 2 and extends the lead. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. Cal gets it back, the sturdy Golden Bear offense on its way to the field. They face a pretty tall mountain here, Jesse, down 24, but if they're going to climb it, this is a good time to start.
Sense of urgency's got to be big right here. You just get the feeling at this point of the game, David, they've got to score on this drive. Obviously, their defense needs to get stops, but at this point, offensively, they've got to execute much better.
They got to be super aggressive. Down 24, you're going to need 3 touchdowns, 3 two-point conversions, everything to kind of go your way. So fast and throwing the football.
Back to pass, it's Ballard Igolosi. And a sack all the way back at the 5. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And it falls incomplete, and the offense is lucky to have it. Defender right there almost had it in his grasp. And the Golden Bears will punt this one away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. And the returner will be dragged down. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just...
He's got it inside the 15. He's stopped and forced out of bounds just short of the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 11. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure.
Okay, ready?
Now down to the 12-yard line. It's 1st down.
Let's go!
Use the play fake. Now to throw. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
Man, that's exactly what this defense needs. They found themselves now in a hole. They're trailing. Got to get pressure on this QB. Can't give him time to get comfortable. They get to him, get the big sack. Maybe this gets them back in the football game.
That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Now facing a 3rd and long. Johnson wants to throw it. He's got it still on his feet. He stopped short, and it's 4th down.
It's a nice job running the in route there by the receiver. And the best thing he did after he made his break, he didn't trail and fade away. He actually attacked the football. That's a good lesson for young receivers out there watching.
On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Got it in the middle. It's Lofton. Touchdown, Canes! Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
Man, it's not an accident. They're featuring this guy. His second receiving touchdown of the game. That's your job as a coach. Find my playmakers, get them the ball so they can do damage and have games like this right here.
Looking for the two-point try. He'll set up to throw. He makes the grab for the two. I don't know why you need to go for two there, but they do, and it's successful. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. They're working that left side. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. It'll be 3rd and long. Wants to throw. It's Fowler Nicolosi. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. The Golden Bears will punt it away on 4th down. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. This is a spot you see many returners try to take a chance, but not this time. Fair catch just inside the 40. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Might be calling a hot route. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Trying to escape and get it himself. Big play. Takes him into plus territory. He's out of bounds at the 47. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. They'll run play action. Got out of trouble and throws. He put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection.
And finally, this quarterback looks human for one play. He has been lights out up to this point. Very accurate, making good decisions in a beautiful rhythm, and finally throws his first incompletion of the game.
And in this weather, man, you start to see more of this. You try to throw the ball harder to penetrate it through the weather and get it to your target, but just catching a football that's a little bit slippery sometimes, you'll see some of those drops, and it's just part of the game.
For the 3rd straight play, the pass falls incomplete.
You got to be careful if you're the quarterback there. 3rd down, you know, you see a lot of exotic coverages by the defense. That time they played zone, and he tried to force that football into a real tiny window. He's lucky that one wasn't picked off.
Complete out of the backfield, looking for the sticks. Open space at the 25. Slicing and dicing through this defense, and they've got it down to the 23.
That is a huge play early in this game. We came into this thing wondering just how aggressive this offense wanted to be, and there you go. First half, 4th and long. We're not
going for it all. And it'll be intercepted in the end zone.
Illegal forward pass. Offense.
So the offense, more than happy with the result of the play, will decline the penalty. To throw, it's Fowler Nicolosi. That's caught. It's Valentine. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to fire. The quick out. Nowhere to go and not much to show for that one. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Lining up to convert 3rd down.
3:25.
From the gun, wants to pass. He tosses one high and deep down the left side.
That's a great play by the defensive back. He's swatting away that football on that deep pass.
And the Golden Bears will try to pin them back with the punt. Fourth time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. They'll snap it from the 37 for the first play of this drive. Wants to adjust the pattern. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Well, you haven't seen a ton of incompletions in this game, and that's good news for this QB. Obviously, he struggled his last game out. Part of that was the defense. Part of that was him not playing as well as he wanted to. But in this game, he really has been, for the most part, locked.
There he goes. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. And the Canes really need to keep this drive alive on third down. Oh, better look out. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40.
It's so nice as an offense to know you can generate explosive plays by handing the football off to this guy. He has got incredible speed.
The play action fake. Quarterback floating away from pressure. Rolling, throwing, looking right. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Illegal forward pass. Offense.
Some penalties hurt a little bit more or a lot more than other ones. That one wipes out a huge game. Now on second down. Johnson looking to throw. Going to try to get it himself. He can't find anybody. It'll be incomplete as the defense does a really good job in coverage. Third down coming up for the O after the incompletion. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Finds his tight end. He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play as this offense in business. And the Hurricanes come to the line with a new set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting to throw going his way, and they put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
He's open on the right. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Looking downfield on first down. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. And they make the play and make sure there's not any scoring opportunity right here before the end of the half. They'll be able to snap it one more time. Let's see how aggressive they are on 1st and 10. Looking for room. It's Valentine. Shut down in the backfield again, and that might do it here in the half. And what a way for this defense to wind up the quarter. And the quarterback will just... knee. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, this matchup on that field there in Coral Gables, sign me up for another half. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison. Or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. With that said, let's send it back to the guys in the shadows of South Beach.
The Golden Bears will kick it off to start the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. Not sure they had to make many adjustments at halftime as they try to build on this lead here in the third. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Snags a quick pass on the left.
Well, the offense is trying to get a big-time playmaker the ball out in space quickly with the wide receiver screen, but the defense is having none of it.
Johnson wants to throw it. Finds the tight end. At the 35, he's got room. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but not before yet another big play in this passing attack.
There are a lot of offenses out there that would probably be a little bit more conservative when you've got a lead like this in the third quarter. But when you've got the playmakers these guys have at the skill positions throwing the football, you should keep airing it out. And that's exactly what they're doing now.
Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. This offense had so much success in that first half. So in the third quarter, they come out, and the quarterback looks like he's still dealing. This has been a really nice drive. That was a really nice throw. Just keep doing what you're doing if you're on offense.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
Just a short pass to the tight end. Ripping off the huge gain down to the 17-yard line. From the 17-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Touchdown, Miami! Made the grab in the end zone for the score. He has been surgical. Precision passes, using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for him. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
And good coverage and better hands by the defender to knock it down in the end zone. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Cal offense is headed back onto the field. Looking to throw, it's Fowler Nicolosi. Lofts one high and deep. Snatches it on the right. As if he might take that one all the way to the house. Just ran out of a little steam, and the defense finally got him.
You know, there's a lot of communication when it comes to defenses. Like, you have to talk, have to understand if somebody does this, I have to do this. I have to pass off wide receivers. Apparently, the communication was busted.
Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. And the Golden Bears with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Back to pass on 2nd down. Fires to the big fella. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. They've got a ways to go on 3rd down from the 24 as this defense tries to force him into a field goal try. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires deep toward the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. So they'll send out the field goal unit. And this will be a 41-yarder coming up from the right side. dead center perfect. And the field goal was good. They get 3 on the board, but it really doesn't matter much in terms of the deficit.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think.
He wants to take the top off. And here's the 3rd interception of the night. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Looking to throw, it's Fowler Nicolosi. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, second down coming.
This is a situation here in the 3rd quarter this offense did not want to be in, facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on the scoreboard like this, and all of a sudden have to throw the football when the defense knew that was going to happen. The incompletion there is not a big surprise. This defense knows what's coming, and it's all because of the points right now on the scoreboard.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Can't make the play on the interception, and man, they were looking for their first pick of the game. Instead, it'll be 4th down. The Golden Bears will line up to punt it away. This will be the 5th kick of the night. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just...
Breaks into the open. Wrestled out of bounds at the 26. A huge pickup on the ground.
And obviously this offense has had their way, getting the huge lead. And now, when you know it's a running situation later in the ball games, you're still getting pounded. This defense has to step up at some point and be a lot more physical.
D coordinators down the road that have to play this offense, man, they're going to have nightmares because this unit has so much speed, so much skill. At running back, receiver, tight end, the quarterback making good decisions. It is so tough trying to stop them and prevent explosive plays. Nice job by the defense there, taking all throws away from the quarterback. He had nowhere to put that football in the field to play, so that ball obviously had to go out of bounds.
Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. They'll try the run. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard.
Great play by the defense there. And listen, they got to do more of this. Running backs obviously had a lot of success. They got to continue to stop this run game, be physical, and not let this guy beat them.
Throws for the tight end. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it. To the air, it's Fowler Nicolosi. Caught in the backfield, it's Valentine. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him. And the Golden Bears now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Second down, they'll go to the air. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. The return never really got started, but boy, he has set his team up at the 28.
And he can fill up the hand now with that pick, man. That's number 5 on the season, consistently making plays for his defense. Always a guy where we're going to be calling his name over and over again.
He's got it on the move. Gets it inside the 10, out of bounds at the 9 after the big pickup on that one. And the Canes looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Got it behind the line. It's Gilbert. Tried to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there.
And nice job by the defense staying glued to him, getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football, knowing he's a threat. I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. To the air on second down. And he's run out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they keep him out of the end zone for the moment.
And that's a pretty good job by this defense. Man, it's so hard to limit these quarterbacks, and they're spreading you out all over the field. When they take off, it's hard to limit the damage. Nice job limiting the damage. And I tell you what, make it physical. Finish those plays and try to tackle that guy and make him think about running the football.
Touchdown, Hurricane! Fitted in the window for the score. This is like a baseball pitcher that can't miss. He is just pounding the strike zone.
Yeah, just gets in the zone, right? And you can't miss. You've seen quarterbacks get like that no matter what they do. They're on fire. They're hitting the receivers. And listen, that's also on the defense. The defense has to do a better job making him feel uncomfortable, changing what they're doing in coverage so he's a little bit confused. You can't just let him pick you apart.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the move from inside his 5. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Cal gets it back. The sturdy Golden Bear offense on its way to the field. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. The last drive ended with an interception, and they can't afford to have that happen again. Makes the grab. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down.
And that is exactly where the football was supposed to go. Offensive coordinators call drag routes, anticipating man coverage. Even though the ball's only traveling 2, 3, 4 yards down the field, if the receiver is able to get a rub and create some separation, the quarterback hits him in stride, that little completion, that can turn into a 20, 30-yard gain.
Listen, I would get rid of that thing fast, too, if I've been sacked that many times today. They're coming every angle. Everybody's coming. They've got to me the whole day. Can somebody please get my man?
They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. The Golden Bears come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, the running back has it. He's stopped in the backfield again, and this just hasn't been his night. It's been more like a nightmare. Looking for a man. It's Fowler Nicolosi. Makes the catch. It's Valentine. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. We've reached the break, and Miami is holding on to the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive fourth-quarter comeback. After swapping into the field, they gave him a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
Man, the sack, and this offense has just struggled. They haven't done anything right, and they got a full quarter to go. Like, they got to find something in this next quarter to hang their hat on, something to leave with some positive vibes.
This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
just about had another one picked off. They have been way too reckless with the football, throwing it away 3 times already. Even if they don't convert, picking up a few would give them a decision to make on 4th down. It's 3rd and long from the 45.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver, he's going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. Gets rid of it. Trying to pick up the first out of the backfield. Oh, what a cut! Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24.
Well, there's the advantage of having versatility at the running back position. On 4th down, everybody in the stadium is expecting if you throw it, it's probably going to a receiver or tight end. But because of his ability to catch the football, he makes a huge play for this offense and keeps the drive alive.
This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down.
I love when QBs break the pocket and still look to attack. Because as soon as you break the pocket, I'm thinking, oh, man, he's going to take off and run, and I might come up. But those big plays can be made down the field. Nice job by the quarterback keeping his eyes down the field.
Pressure's there, and he lets it go. He just threw it away. The last thing you want to do is try to force something on 1st down in the red zone. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They go to the ground. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Canes. As they push that lead out, a really good opportunity to get back in the win column.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
How about this? These guys are going for 2. Johnson looking to throw. And he got a hand on it to knock it down in the end zone. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead.
59, Cal 10.
On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Cal offense is headed back onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Slams into the pile. He'll get 1 to the 17. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Makes the catch. It's Rice. Still running at the 40. There he goes. And the tackle is made, but not before. That completion gets them 30+. And that one is why offenses are hungry for big, big plays. They've got it 1st and 10, threatening inside the 30. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And the Golden Bears trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Coming to the line of scrimmage at the 30. It would be a long field goal, but they'd love to pick up a few here on 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And it's incomplete as he was trying to make the play in the back corner of the end zone. And for the 2nd time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. And it's no good. I guess the idea was to chip away at a big lead. Consider the lead not chipped away. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. Oh, he's got some space. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
And I think as a running back, if you're this guy, you're licking your chops right now. This is what you want, right? You've got a big lead in the 4th quarter, and you're smiling because you know you are going to get the rock. They're going to force-feed you the football to try and ice this game. He's paying him off right now. That's a really nice run.
And it's nice to be a QB in this spot. He's had a great day, man. Like, great day. They've built a huge lead. Now, incompletion's okay. Just take care of the football. Don't throw that thing to the other team.
And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's got it, first down and more. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31 and a big pickup on that one. The Hurricanes are on the move. Johnson wants to throw it. Got it set up on the outside. Finds a crease at the 20. Shoved out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 15-yard line, and this offense is doing work.
And in this offense, you know, as a quarterback, you're going to get opportunities to put up some pretty big numbers. You've been impressed watching this guy play early this year. With that last pass completion, he's now already over 2,000 yards on the season.
They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Going to work on second down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Quarterback running on the draw. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. 8th play of the drive coming. It'll be a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Punts it out of the air. Stopped at the 3, but it'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on 3rd down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer.
And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
He's got the 2-point conversion, and they build on that lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. They'll run behind the big guys on the right.
And this defense is more than happy with the offense running the football. They've done a great job today. I mean, they've really made this offense work so hard, earn everything they've gotten, and that's why this lead is ballooned like it has.
And the defense snows him under after a very short game. The Golden Bears are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Safe completion on the screen. They'll stop him just short of the first down marker on the screen. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. They punt it away on 4th down. And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Quarterback may change this route. Johnson looking to throw. Throwing on the run. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know a lot's went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Now the play fake. Looking to the big tight end. Finds a man on the right. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32.
You know, I love offensive coordinators that want to stay aggressive, and they've come up with big plays all game long. It's a big reason why they have this lead right now, and they're not backing off here in the fourth quarter. They're letting their guys go play. The entire playbook is open to them, and they're taking shots.
And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. So now it's 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Myers on the move. Got the tight end outside. Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal. And while the game is all but decided, why not try to get another one if you can? That's part of the fun, right? And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. They'll immediately call timeout. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Pressure coming. Into the end zone. And give him another 6. Grabs it for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Only a couple there, and now staring at 3rd and 8. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Soft spot in the middle. Really nice job there to pick up the 1st down and get it to their own 41. When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better. You know you're going to win the football game, but how do I continue to still execute? This was so easy. Great execution. Just beat down in every facet.
And I think as a player, you just love being in such great rhythm. And we saw that right from the get-go in this game. Offense just able to matriculate the ball down the field. Defense was not giving anything up. What a great game plan coming in. And this was just...